The part of this reply by Kazez I'd like to focus on is this last line on the first page, leading to the second. The success of the search for a polio vaccine would not stop us from wondering if it was right to test vaccine on impaired children before offering it to the general population. By the same token, success does not foreclose questions about whether monkeys or chimpanzees should have been used. And she continues, to think carefully about experimenting on apes, we must focus not only on successful research, but also on unsuccessful research and on the exact cost to animals of both types of research. And of course, we must carefully craft ethical standards before we can reach any verdict. Now, I'm going to not focus on those last two sentences. I'm going to focus on the part that just says, success does not foreclose questions about whether monkeys or chimpanzees should have been used. Now, what do I want to say about this? It's probably not an overstatement, at least I hope it's not, to suggest that this bit of the Kazez reply to Cohen is one of her most important and enduring contributions to this discussion. Whether or not you agree with using chimpanzees in future medical experiments, it is hard to deny that their use in past experiments was helpful to medicine. I'll say at least some of the time. But the moral relevance of this is not a simple thing. What do I mean by this? This past success. Kazez, by bringing up the fact that handicapped human children were used, often without their consent or the consent of their parents, in past medical experiments, I'll even say successful medical experiments involving the polio vaccine and so on. Okay, the fact that this happened with little human kids makes the point quite elegantly. All right? The fact that X was necessary for past successes does not by itself tell us whether X was a morally right thing to do. And I'll be so bold and just say, period.